Three words that I would use to describe Hattie's Echo include powerful, definitely emotional. I think it's inspirational.
I think it tells a story that doesn't get told very often.
My name is Charlotte Westover. I'm the playwright, composer, lyricist of Hattie's Echo. We just finished the reading and I'm exhausted, number one. I feel very light, I guess. Like there's been a lot of weight in trying to get such a powerful story on stage. A lot of conflict, a lot of like difficulty in like making this thing actually happen. And that doesn't surprise me very much. We were very performative growing up. My dad would tell big, long, dramatic stories before we would go to bed at night. He would always do these voices when he was reading out of like children's books. And I guess I would say I wasn't surprised. When I got to college, I wanted to do something in the realm of storytelling and theater and performance. Hattie's Echo is a piece of contemporary theater. It's a musical, heavy on vulnerability and kind of breaking down walls that we don't often allow ourselves to break down. It focuses on two families. One of the families is living in the year 2017. They're a modern day family, mom, dad, two daughters. We pretty much start the play where we find out that something has happened in the marriage, and we come to find out that dad, who has been everyone's hero, best friend, has actually had an affair and has had this secret for many, many years. And so the entire play for them grapples with how do we learn to trust again, to love again, to move forward. Can we move forward? Is it even possible anymore? And parallel to that, we focus on another family who is in the pioneer day. In that family, there are two parents. There is a daughter and a younger brother. And the daughter's name is Hattie. And she's kind of our focus. She keeps a journal, which ultimately talks about, obviously, all of the difficult things that they go through. And it gets passed down to our modern day family. So we get to see in about 2.5 hours the wrestle of two vulnerably placed families on this planet and what it takes to push forward and to survive and to, in some miraculous way, rely on each other for rescue under the beautiful umbrella that is the gospel. So it's multifaceted, there's a lot going on, but it covers a lot of really important topics that I care a lot about. The story we're telling in the modern day is my family's story. My parents went through this. I was living in that home as the oldest child. I had younger siblings that didn't know things, and there was a lot of tiptoeing and protecting and wondering, are we lost? Are we gone forever? Are we gonna die on this proverbial trail in the modern day? Writing this play is like overwhelmingly personal and triggering and beautiful and healing in every regard. You have to be careful when you tell your family you're going to tell the world about the hardest thing they've ever gone through, and is very intimate and the most personally vulnerable thing they've ever experienced. But way back when I was on, like, I don't know, draft 6 or something, and this play was primarily only a pioneer story. I had talked to my dad about it, and he said, you need something else. You need like something to bounce off of. And he was actually the one that recommended I tell a story of a modern family side by side. And I was like, yeah, but what's the conflict? And I remembered everything in an instant that we'd gone through. My parents are incredible. They've gone out and they do firesides now where they tell everybody their story. And so yes, it's vulnerable, it's hard. We have to take breaks with my family sometimes because this is reliving something extraordinarily hard. I have to take breaks and process because we have to. We're always doing that, but we don't stop. The Spirit continues to bring forth miracles, and that's why we keep doing it. So God bless my family. They're very supportive, and it's hard, but it's worth it. We're almost at 7 years of working on this play, and every time I think it's ready, it has to go back. But that's the nature of the beast. I feel very blessed to have a lot of people in my life that have worked on this piece. As everyone has supported this piece from its genesis to now, we have gotten very close. We are very near the end of this, which is exciting and thrilling, and there's still a lot of work to do. This play is kind of at a point where we can no longer keep just rewriting. The next logical step is to get it up on its feet. So we're excited that we're about to take those next steps and get it moving. It would have been very easy to sit with what had happened with my family and honestly easy for any of us to sit with all of that and say, we're done. It's over. We have to choose. We just have to choose to get up off the ground and to keep going. Among a million other things that I've learned, we're here to choose. And that's what God wants for us. It's just my biggest desire and prayer that this play makes it just the slightest bit easier for people to see what God wishes we could see in ourselves.